Welcome to A Leader's Journey, the podcast for leaders who deeply believe there is a better way to lead and desire to create their unique journey towards becoming a legacy leader. I'm your host, Shannon Hammond. Over the last 20 years as a corporate leader and leadership performance coach, I've learned that many leaders believe there is a predefined path they have to follow and struggle leaning into their unique gifts that will create lasting impact and fulfillment. They end up feeling stuck, unhappy, and unfulfilled in the day-to-day of their role, and are challenged with why, since they have experienced success in their career and in life. I'm here to help leaders think through their leadership journey, learn how to ask themselves better questions, and learn the formula to create their leadership journey by design. If you are ready to design your unique leadership journey, lead with confidence, and love the teams you lead, then you are in the right place. Let's do this. Hello, my friends and fellow leaders. I'm glad to have you back here with me this week on the podcast. And if this is your first time tuning in, welcome. I'm so happy that you are here. I know that your time is valuable, and I very much appreciate you spending some of it with me. I've been hearing a lot from leaders and individuals lately that they are feeling stuck. They are unsure of the future, not sure what the next right move is for them, and they feel like they're just not moving forward. That's a tough place to be, and my heart aches when I see the defeat and discouragement in their eyes. So today on the podcast, we are going to dive into feeling stuck, why that may be happening for you, and what you can do to get out of it. Now, I do want to be honest that some of this is going to seem harsh or a really hard message, and there are times when we need to hear the hard truth. As a coach, my job is to get results, which means that I need to be able to share the hard, direct truth with my clients. That doesn't mean that my message lacks empathy. If you are in a place of feeling stuck, I feel for you. I really do. I've been there, and I know that it's not a fun place to be. I also want to tell you that if you really want to, you can get out of that feeling right now by the time that you finish this episode. So stay with me here, please, and hear what I have to say. I do also want to say that if you are feeling like you are in a place of deep stuckness and you don't see a path forward or a way to get out of it, I want to encourage you to seek professional help. I'm not a therapist or a psychologist, so I'm not skilled to be able to help people that are really stuck on that deep level, but there are wonderful professionals out there that can help support you through that. And you should not be embarrassed or ashamed if that's where you are and you need that help. I encourage you to get that. Lean into some of the resources that you might have available to you through your employer. Maybe you have an employee assistance program, or look for different resources that might be available to you out in your community. The help is there. Take the first step and please seek that for you. So feeling stuck, it can show up in a variety of ways. It could be feelings of sadness or depression. It could be discouragement or defeat. It might also show up as frustration or disengagement in your work. It will be different for each person and be based on their unique situation and what led them to feeling this way. It's also completely normal. So if this is where you are right now, please give yourself some grace. Life is hard. Leadership is hard. If leadership was easy, we wouldn't be needed. You're going to have moments where you feel stuck. And it's not about that moment. It's all about what you choose to do about it. Do you stay there and wallow in it, or do you do something about it? Being stuck is a part of growth. When you are learning something new, you will get to a point where you feel stuck because you've never been there before. If you're not growing, again, you're going to feel stuck. Embrace the feeling. Understand why it's coming up for you. And acknowledge that you are human and you have feelings, and it's all perfectly normal. Now, here's where the hard truth is going to come in. If you are feeling stuck, you are more than likely the one that has put you in that position and you are creating that feeling for yourself. You've got to take some time to look inside. You have to go deep and be honest with yourself about the choices you are making and if they are serving what you desire in life and in leadership. I love the quote from Wayne Dyer where he said, "You are not stuck where you are unless you decide to be." Wow, that's a powerful message. And it's so true for so much in our lives. Our lives are a product of our choices. So if you don't have what you want, or you are not where you want to be, and you're feeling stuck, that's a result of the decisions that you've made up to that point. It's not on anyone else or anything else. It's all on you. And the great news is you get to do something about it and you can change that feeling for you. It's all within your control. The first step is acknowledging it and taking accountability. I want to go back to what I said earlier in that it's normal to feel stuck because it is. It's also a feeling that you have to take personal accountability for. No one makes you feel stuck. And if others are creating that feeling for you, that's a choice that you are making to allow them access to your feelings and to make you feel that way. Feeling stuck is a choice. Allowing someone to make you feel stuck is a choice. It's like being offended by something. You choose to feel that way. It's only offensive to you if you choose to allow it to be. And if someone is making you feel stuck, it's because you are allowing them to make you feel that way. This is the beauty of life. It's all in our choices, and we have full control over everything in our life that happens from today going forward. So, if you're feeling stuck, what can you do about it? Well, today I'm going to share with you 3 reasons why you are probably feeling stuck and what you can do about it. These are things that I have found to be true from my personal experiences. Each time I felt stuck, it's been one or more of these that I've been disconnected from. I've also found the same to be true in working with other leaders. They were disconnected from one or all of these. I do believe that all of these go in combination with one another. So you could be doing really great with one or two and falling off on one or two, and that's why you are feeling stuck. So really look at all 3 of them and how it is that they work in combination with each other. All right, let's dive into what these 3 are. So the first reason that you might be feeling stuck is that you don't have clarity on what you want for the future, or you are not being fully honest with yourself about the big dreams that you have, and you are playing and thinking small. You have got to get clarity on what you want for the future. Be honest and proud of the big dreams that you have. You can dream big. You deserve big, bold dreams. So go for them. Since you are not clear or not honest about what you want, you're not focused on the things and the thoughts that will make it happen. Brendan Burchard has often shared that the further you are divided from your future, the more you turn to distraction. You get sucked into watching TV or mindlessly scrolling social media, so you are focused on the dreams of others and what's happening in their lives, which pulls you further away from your dreams. So if you are not clear on them, take some time to do that. You have to consistently think and envision your future. I have found that a lot of people have never been asked what they really want. And I mean truly, deeply desire in their life. Or they've never taken the time to sit down to think about their future desires and actually write them down. This can be done in a variety of ways. So I encourage you to find the way that works best for you. It might be a vision board of images that you can do digitally or a physical one. Back in the day, we used to cut images out of magazines and newspapers. It could be written statements or paragraphs that describe your vision for the future. For me, it's a combination of a physical vision board that does have images that I've printed out, and it hangs on the wall in my home office. I also have a section in my OneNote that has my future vision in it. This allows me to see my vision board every day, to check in with it, to read it, to make sure that it's still what I want for my future. And I adjust it as I go and as I grow. Be the creator of your future. Create your vision. Start journaling about what your thoughts and feelings are so you can connect with who you are today and what you are working towards. Go back and listen to episode number 20, where I discussed the benefits of journaling, especially if sharing that journaling is going to help you get where you want to go. If it brings up some feelings of hesitation or angst for you, take a listen to that episode. I want to also encourage you, go back and listen to episodes number 13, 14, and 15, where I walked you through an exercise to create your leadership vision if your leadership is the place that you are feeling stuck. All right, reason number 2 that you might be feeling stuck is that you are sharing your goals and dreams with the wrong people. You need to share your goals and dreams with the right people. And when you do, you will attract the people and the resources that you need to move them forward. Now, this does not mean that you go out and you share your goals and your dreams with everyone. Most people will not understand what you are working towards, and they won't support you because they don't get it. It's not their vision. And it's nothing against them. I have no doubt that they are great people and that they serve you in many ways. But you have to be intentional about getting around and sharing your goals and dreams with the right people. You have to find the people that believe in your dream, the ones that will support and champion your dream. For me, there is a very small group of people, and I'm talking less than 10 people. Most of them, they are in my mastermind, so they have similar goals to mine, and they are those that I know will 1000% have my back. They are the ones that know what my goals and my dreams are. They are people that have the knowledge and the experience of what I'm building because they have been there and they have done that. And there are a few people who I know that I can count on to provide me with encouragement, the positive motivation. They are going to cheer me on as I go, and they will give me the hard truths when I'm acting out of alignment with what it is that I am trying to accomplish. You're also probably early in the process of your goals. And at that stage, there is a lot that we just don't know. When you connect with the right people, they will be there to help guide you and cheer you on. They can give you the guidance because they've been there and they've done that before. So they will be able to help tell you what is the next step that you need to take. We all need that guidance. And even if you think you don't, I promise you that you do. We need cheerleading. And again, if you think you don't need it, I promise you that you do. I'm not one who believed that I needed a cheerleader in my life because I've always felt self-motivated enough to do hard things. But as I've continued to level up my dreams, they are harder and they are scarier, and I'm stepping into things that I've never done before. And as I sit in that place of uncomfortableness, I need a cheerleader that's going to help keep me going. All right, the last reason that you might be feeling stuck is that you're not in action. You're not stuck unless you stop, and stopping is a choice. It's all on you. Your family, your work, your friends, they're not holding you back. If you stop, that's 100% on you and no one else. Have the courage to take action. All good things come from courage, so you have nothing to lose by stepping into it. Don't overthink the actions that you need to take. Keep it simple and move swiftly. Don't overcomplicate your next move. It's the small things that you are consistent about over time that are going to move you forward. My coach calls it being consistently persistent, and I absolutely love that. So look for what the next right small action is that you need to take today and do it. In order to run a marathon, you first have to put on your running shoes. So What are the running shoes for you? What is that small action that you need to take? Decide what it is and go. If you know the action, but you aren't doing it, more than likely fatigue is probably killing your fight. It's keeping you down and you can't even imagine taking daily action. It has you feeling burnt out, tired, and stuck all the time. You've got to get in good energy. So your next right action might be to focus on optimizing your health. Get good sleep habits and ensure you are sleeping 8 hours a night. And I don't want to hear that you can't get 8 hours of sleep. Everybody can. It might require some work and effort, but you can get there. It's a choice, and you need to start setting boundaries with yourself and possibly with your family around sleep. You can tell your family that the TV goes off every night at 7 o'clock, or that you're not going to watch TV after that time. You can tell your family that bedtime is 9 p.m., or at least that's what bedtime is for you, if that's the time that you need to make sure that you're in bed to get your sleep every night. And yes, I know that it really is hard, and your kids might throw a fit, but you're the adult and the parent, so you get to decide. And I promise you that fit is probably going to be short-lived if you continue to set the expectation and build that habit into your home. I know it's hard and it's going to take effort and you're going to feel like giving up. I totally get it. I've been there before. I did it with my nephew when he lived with me when he was younger. That first week, it was hard. It was really hard. But once he learned that boundary and he started to see the benefits for himself, even though he probably wasn't old enough to recognize that's what it was, he just started doing it on his own. He naturally knew when bedtime was, and it got easier and easier over time. You just need to choose the hard that you want in your life. Get your nutrition in alignment with the foods that you know that energize you. Get in a workout, whether that's strength training or getting outside for a walk every day. Just get your body moving. When you are feeling well physically, everything in life is easier. You not only feel better physically, but you will be able to think more clearly. You just need to get in action. Take the time to think through the habits that you need to set up for yourself to achieve your dreams and no longer feel stuck. Start chipping away at them one at a time, one small action each day. Just get in motion, and when you do, you'll build the momentum and the motivation to keep going. So those are the 3 reasons that I believe you are more than likely feeling stuck and what you can do about it. Get clarity on your future, share your goals and dreams with those who can help, the right people, and get in action. That's it. Simple, yet I know it's not easy. I also know that you can do it. So I appreciate you tuning in to the podcast this week and spending some of your time with me. I hope that you found this episode to be valuable and you are no longer feeling stuck or feeling a little less stuck or feeling like there's hope for you. I know this is a hard message to hear, yet sometimes the hard messages are what we need to get us moving forward. I hope that it motivates you to really look at the choices that you are making and get clarity on what you truly want for your future. And you start taking action to make it happen. You can have whatever you want. You don't have to be stuck. You can get out of it. You just have to decide right here, right now, that you are no longer going to allow yourself to be stuck. Summon the best of who you are every single day. You've got this, and I believe in you, and I'm here cheering you on. So until next time, my fellow leaders, lead with confidence and show up every day as the leader you are striving to be. Welcome to A Leader's Journey, the podcast for leaders who deeply believe there is a better way to lead and desire to create their unique journey towards becoming a legacy leader. I'm your host, Shannon Hammond. Over the last 20 years as a corporate leader and leadership performance coach, I've learned that many leaders believe there is a predefined path they have to follow, and struggle leaning into their unique gifts that will create lasting impact and fulfillment. They end up feeling stuck, unhappy, and unfulfilled in the day-to-day of their role, and are challenged with why, since they have experienced success in their career and in life. I'm here to help leaders think through their leadership journey, learn how to ask themselves better questions, and learn the formula to create their leadership journey by design. If you are ready to design your unique leadership journey, lead with confidence, and love the teams you lead, then you are in the right place. Let's do this.